I'm Elizabeth, and I chose to come here to the Childbirth Center because I was dissatisfied with my first experience giving birth. I gave birth in the hospital with an OB, and I could not honestly pick him out of a lineup if you asked me who delivered my child today. I met him for 10 minutes for the birth. I felt pressured and unsupportive, and I just felt forced to have things that I didn't want done, like I wasn't supported, I wasn't encouraged. I was basically told to get in the bed and get an epidural and leave the nurse alone, and that's not what I expected from my birth. So the second time we were pregnant, I chose to find a midwife. It makes me a little emotional because I was so happy with my care here. I wanted a midwife. I wanted somebody who would support me in labor, somebody who would encourage me, somebody who really had my best interest at heart, not their own timetable or schedule of how my labor should progress. And that's what I found here with Rachel. Rachel was by my side from the minute I got to the hospital until I gave birth, really supportive and encouraged me. When I arrived at the hospital, I felt unprepared. I was ready to walk in and say, okay, give me the epidural, I'm done. It's been enough. And she said, you're doing great, you don't need it. And that's all I heard from her my entire birth was, you're doing great, you can do it, you're doing a good job. She talked with me about every aspect of my care before she suggested or did anything. Even something as simple as breaking my water, she discussed with me before she did it. And she was just really there for me and believed in me and made all the difference. Had a completely different outcome, was able to go through with my plan of having a natural childbirth. And it was great. I felt night and day different than when I had my daughter. I was able to get up and move immediately. I was able to breastfeed him with no problems, and we were just really able to bond without the headache of all the other additional medical interventions that I didn't want initially. I can't say enough good things about the care that I received here from Lonnie and from Rachel, and I would really recommend this place to anybody I could.